Hi everyone, Shai here. Just walking around Old Silver Philadelphia again and ran into some really cool spots, particularly one here called Baldwin's Court. So I wanted to share this court with everybody and share some of my perspectives as it got me thinking about partnerships in the Web3 and blockchain space. A little history lesson before we start off. So this is Baldwin's Court. The story goes back to 1749, 1752. There were two brothers. One I believe was called William Rush. The other brother-in-law was Abraham Carlyle. William Rush was a patriot, and Carlyle was a British sympathizer, and he had helped organize rallies against the Philadelphians. What had happened, these two political opposing men got together and decided that they wanted to have access to Front Street, somewhere in that direction. In order to have access to Front Street, they need to collaborate and pave the alley here. They also need to not pave, they need to brick the alley here, they need to clean it up, and then they needed to build a court here. So they had to come together and collaborate. They had to come together and partner. These were two people that were pretty adamantly against each other in their political views, but yet they found a way to collaborate. And they collaborated over a shared vision, right? That was what they wanted. And that's really what got me thinking about partnerships in the blockchain Web3 space. It's important, right? We're in a technology space where we're talking about really advanced technology, a lot of complex underlying architecture that we know that some of the things that we're building are not going to come to fruition for 5 to 10 to 15 years. We know that we're building to the future. So when we think about partnerships in this space, the key is to really think about relationships. How do we build long-lasting relationships? How do we come together just as these two men did, even though we may have different views and different opinions, and work together? How can we find common ground? How can we find something that adamantly moves the two parties forward? And that's really what partnership is about. It's really about a relationship more than a partnership. It's not a transactional situation. What we're building are relationships, long-lasting relationships, because we're building the fundamental foundation of the next generation of the internet. And these relationships are important because relationships are built to last for a very long time, whereas partnerships, by definition, have a beginning and an end to them. So I encourage everybody to think about relationships and partnerships, or think about partnerships more as relationships. Think about them in the long-term sense. Think about how you can collaborate with those that you already work today. How do you add value to what they're doing? How do you bring value to their ecosystem? How does your story and your challenges, the things that don't work for you, actually do add value to their ecosystem? So I encourage you, if you're a builder in this space, you're building in on layer ones, on layer twos, you're using developer tooling, you're using abstraction layers in code or anything like that, you're working with cloud partners, reach out to your account teams, reach out to your counterparts of those organizations, share what you're building, share what you're doing, and ask them, how can you be part of their ecosystem? How can you help them get the visibility and ability that they're looking for, right? After all, they're just like you. They're building something cool, and they're also looking for that visibility and validity. So just like William Rush and Mr. Carlyle, hundreds of years ago, found an opportunity to work together and build something together, even though they disagreed, it's important that we do the same. So I leave you with this story and a quick sweep of the awesome alley here, just to remind us that we can build long-lasting things that last forever if we do so in a relationship versus a transactional partnership. So with that, enjoy, everybody. Have an awesome day and look forward to more stories from Philadelphia. Please follow me along on LinkedIn and many of the other channels. Take care. See you all, and happy Tuesday.